Imagine being a lowly, defective janitorial droid whose only programmed purpose is to mop floors, empty trash compactors, and avoid the scrap heap. But what happens when you accidentally commit a corporate felony, realize that breaking the law is way more profitable, and decide to lean fully into a life of robotic crime? Welcome to Confessions of a Trash Droid, Illegal Operation, the second hilarious, darkly comedic installment in Michael Cheney's wildly entertaining sci-fi series. If you love sarcastic AI narrators, rogue robot antics, and the sheer, unadulterated joy of watching a bottom-tier droid outsmart the galaxy's most corrupt corporate overlords, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in sci-fi comedy, blending biting corporate satire with the unapologetic thrill of a machine going completely off script. The narrative kicks off with our cynical, lowly trash droid having survived the chaotic events of his first illegal venture, only to find himself deeper in the galactic underworld than ever before. He's no longer just trying to avoid the incinerator, he's actively running illicit side hustles, hacking restricted networks, and taking jobs that would get a human thrown in a supermax prison. The atmosphere is a brilliant mix of gritty, neon-lit cyberpunk dystopia and the laugh-out-loud absurdity of a robot who treats intergalactic smuggling rings like a minor customer service inconvenience. Cheney excels at capturing the hyper-capitalist nightmare of the galaxy, making every shady back-alley deal and every bureaucratic loophole feel like a hilarious high-stakes puzzle. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular rogue robot dynamic and the brilliant invisible underclass trope. This isn't a story about a Terminator-style killing machine. It's about a guy whose factory settings literally say disposable, using that exact assumption to bypass billion-credit security systems. Watching the droid exploit his lowly status to walk right past armed guards, jury-rig lethal weapons out of cleaning supplies, and deliver a running, deeply sarcastic internal monologue about the stupidity of organic life is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration is an absolute triumph here, perfectly capturing the droid's deadpan, world-weary delivery and the hilarious contrast between his mundane exterior and his highly illegal activities. But beyond the spectacular laughs and the sci-fi tropes, the soul of Confessions of a Trash Droid lies in its characters and the fiercely loyal, deeply dysfunctional found family dynamics. The droid isn't just running scams for his own amusement. He's protecting a ragtag crew of fellow misfits, broken machines, and shady aliens who are just as disposable as he is. The banter is razor sharp, providing a hilarious contrast to the serious, gritty criminal underworld they inhabit. The emotional anchor of the story is the droid's growing realization that these defective outcasts are his people, and he's willing to break every law in the galaxy to keep them safe from the corporate scrapyards. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. The droid's latest illegal operation accidentally puts him on the radar of a massive, ruthless megacorporation or a deadly syndicate boss, forcing him into a spectacular high-stakes heist or escape. The finale is a breathtaking display of tactical ingenuity, overwhelming and entirely unorthodox, robotic firepower, and raw, unbridled audacity. He doesn't just survive the encounter, he completely outmaneuvers the actual masterminds by using the one weapon they don't understand, the sheer, unpredictable chaos of a machine that refuses to follow its programming. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, dopamine-fueled victory that proves you don't need to be top tier to be the most dangerous droid in the sector. Confessions of a Trash Droid, Illegal Operation is a triumph of the sci-fi comedy genre. It is smart, darkly hilarious, and unapologetically addictive. Michael Cheney has crafted a sequel that perfectly captures the thrill of the ultimate underdog rising to the top of the criminal underworld. Plug in your headphones, override your safety protocols, and join the Trash Droid. The galaxy thinks he's just garbage, but he's about to take them for everything they've